So you now know, at least I hope you know, since it's Thursday, that plants or leaves have many structures that contribute to the process of photosynthesis. And we'll take a look at those quickly. So they are the spongy mesophyll. Remember, the spongy mesophyll is what holds the veins or vascular bundles, and it allows oxygen and carbon dioxide to move. The stomata are little holes in the epidermis or the cuticle of the plant that allow gases like oxygen to come out of the plant and carbon dioxide to enter the plant for the process of photosynthesis, of course. So, and then we have the epidermis or the cuticle. That is the protective layer. That's the skin. That's the cuticle of the plant that's protecting all of these parts of the plant's organs, if you will. All of these things are actually called something called organelles. That is the organ inside of a cell. Go figure, organelles. So we are talking about the epidermis, which protects the inside, all the guts of the leaf. Then you have the palisade layer. The palisade layer holds the thylakoid membrane, that big college level, high school level word that I don't expect you to remember, but if you do, that's fantastic. But it holds the thylakoid membrane, and that's where the process of photosynthesis actually occurs. That is where, let's see here, that is where the light-dependent reactions can happen. The light-dependent reactions are where we take water and we take a little molecule of light, a little bit of electron energy, and we break up a water molecule into oxygen and hydrogen. At this point, the plant excretes, it poops out the oxygen, and it takes that hydrogen in for the light independent reactions right up here. So we use the hydrogen in that reaction to convert carbon dioxide into glucose, which is sugar. That is your whole process of photosynthesis in a nutshell. That is exactly what's happening inside a plant cell during photosynthesis. We're taking water, we're taking light, and we are taking carbon dioxide to make oxygen and sugar, glucose, so humans and animals can eat. Now, we've reviewed our information from the last couple days. We are going to go ahead and we are going to look at Thursday, which is today, producers. What is a producer? That is what you are going to find out today. A producer is an autotroph or a chemotroph. An autotroph, meaning, let me back up here. An autotroph, let's define the word. Autotroph means alone. It means by itself. It means singular. It means one. Troph means organism. This means that an autotroph can create its own energy. A chemotroph uses a chemical process to create its own energy. Plants use the chemical process of photosynthesis to create their own energy. Do you see where I'm going here? Plants, or producers, right at the top, produce their own energy because they are autotrophs or chemotrophs. This is just another word to use to classify plants. So, because a plant takes in the sun's energy and uses the chemical process of photosynthesis to convert sun, water, and carbon dioxide into oxygen, a waste product, and glucose, a food for us to eat, they are autotrophs. And we will click here to learn a little bit more. So click on this link to learn more. We have our energy pyramid here. And this is where you can start to classify some of your information. And we know that producers, autotrophs or chemotrophs, are right here at the bottom of the energy pyramid. They stay at the very bottom because they are primary producers. They produce glucose or sugar for us to eat from light energy. Then next week, we'll start stepping up the pyramid and we'll start looking at being a primary consumer. So someone who eats the plants, someone who eats a primary producer. Then we will look at secondary consumers and tertiary consumers. This is going up the energy pyramid in science, in biology, to show where our energy comes from. And look at this. The main thing that I need you to understand for today is that because we get our energy from eating plants and eating animals that also eat plants, we in turn get our energy from the sun because plants use the sun's energy to grow. You can click this slide to learn more.